Are you filming?
Yep.
Great. Hi, I'm Alyssa Briscoe. This is Michelle, who is
Rory.
56-year-old sedentary. And last time we did the pre-assessment and we discovered that you have high blood pressure and diabetes. Great. So, hi Rory, nice to see you again.
Hi, how you going?
I'm going well, thank you. After we met last time, we did your pre-assessment, and since then I'm guessing you've gone away to the doctor and gotten your medical clearance to come back and start your exercise program, that's right?
That's right, I've got that.
Okay, fantastic. So what we'll be doing today is, before we actually get you going with what your exercise program is going to be, we will do a bit of a fitness test today, so nothing to be nervous about. We're just going to test a few different components of where you're at currently, and get a bit of an understanding of you, because that will help me know what I need to program for you moving forward into the future. Any questions?
No, I'm sure you're going to explain what we'll do for the test.
I certainly am. So just a couple of questions before we get into what we're doing for the test. Within your lifestyle at the moment, would you say exercise is part of your lifestyle, non-existent, ineffective, effective, or very effective?
Well, since I've started to make the commitment to come and see you, I've been to the gym a couple of times, but that is still a very early habit. So I'd say that is there a sometimes option there for the moment?
Yeah, so we'll say that you've just started and at the moment it's ineffective, but you are coming in how many days a week at the moment?
I've come in 2 to 3 times.
3 times, great, well done. And how many minutes have you done? Like 30?
Yeah, with about 30 minutes of exercise, but with my warm up and warm down, I'm still in there for about an hour.
Okay, great. And that's just, what days did you do that?
I think we did that, so it was Tuesday and Thursday.
Tuesday and Thursday, great. And that was just low intensity, we said, while you were waiting for doctor's clearance.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Great. Wonderful. All right, no worries. So something we didn't touch on last time is your current nutrition. So I'm not sure sort of how much you know about nutrition at the moment. So this is not a test, but if you were assessing your diet, would you say you're not healthy at all, you're healthy some of the time, healthy most of the time, or healthy all?
I would say some of the time.
Yeah. And what does that look like day to day? So if you were rating each day as, let's just go through the week. So Monday, not healthy, sometimes healthy, mostly healthy.
I would say I'm probably sometimes healthy from about Monday to Thursday. Weekends get a little harder. I do like to indulge on the weekends.
Yeah, as do we all. No worries. So on the weekends, you would say probably not healthy.
Yes,
fair?
at the moment, yes.
Yeah.
But I am looking to change it.
Okay, fantastic. Well, as you've mentioned you're looking to change that, I will also give you this guide when you leave today. So what this is the Australian Guide to Healthy Eating. So you'll see the different food groups here, and where they're recommended, what they're recommended, and in what amounts. So guidelines 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And what most Australians need to eat more of, and what most Australians need to eat less of.
Yes.
I know I could do with less donuts, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, love a beer.
Love a beer? So I'll just leave that here for you. Make sure you take that with you when you go.
Thank you.
Pop that over there for you so it's not in the way. Alright. So, the fitness appraisal. I'll show you this piece of paper. So there is a few different things that we're going to assess today. The first one is flexibility. So we're going to do a sit and reach test. We'll do 3 attempts of that. Basically what's going to happen, I'll show you, is you'll sit down with your legs out in front of you, and what you're trying to do is reach down to your toes. So you're going to reach all the way down. It's okay if you can't get to your toes, so come in here, trying to get to your toes, And the centimeters that you'll see that I'm going to write in there, I'll measure out for you. So basically, if you were here, I'm measuring the distance from here to your toes, and that's how flexible you are. Right on your toes is 0, and if you are beyond your toes, then you'll get a plus score. So that's a nice measurable test that we can do to test your flexibility. And then as we start sort of progressing through your exercise routine, we'll be able to assess it again in 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, and see if your flexibility is improved.
Sounds good.
So that's the first one. The second one is a cardiovascular test. So what we're going to do in this assessment is I will take your resting heart rate. I can pop my watch on you to do that. I'll take your resting heart rate before you begin. Then we will use this step over here, and you will do 3 minutes of box step ups. It is quite a lot. There is a rhythm that you have to step to, so it's not sort of just at your own pace. There is a rhythm you have to step to. I'll put on a little clock for you that will beep every time you need to step. We'll take the heart rate again as soon as you finish, and then again 3 minutes after that. That's called your recovery heart rate. And that will give us a good assessment that we can calculate of your VO2 max, so your cardiovascular capacity.
Excellent. Sounds good.
Yeah, that one will be fun. The other two we're going to do is 60 seconds of push-ups. So I'll give you, actually I'll demo them just before we go into them.
Okay.
And then the last one is the 5-stage abdominal test. So what you're trying to get to in the 5-stage abdominal test, I'll come down here, it's a crunch. And the first one is fingertips to knees, and it's wrists, elbows, up here chest, and that's the 5th stage. So it's what part you can get to when you're doing your crunch.
Alright.
Make sense?
Yes.
All right, easy peasy. And from there we'll be able to recommend some suitable exercises for you. Any questions?
No, I think we'll probably need to go over the 5-stage crunch again when we do it.
Great, no worries at all. Let's start with the flexibility test. So if you just want to get down on the ground, you're comfortable. Beautiful. And reaching for your toes. Great, we'll give you a 0 for that one. So that's fantastic. Shake it out and reach again. Oh, look at that, fantastic. So we'll give you a 3 plus 3. And last attempt. Yeah, we'll give you a plus 4 for that one. Pretty good.
Excellent.
Alright. I think we'll do the cardiovascular test last, because that one will take the longest. So how about we do the 5-stage abdominal test now? So just popping down on the ground. So you can put your hands on your legs and see how far you can reach. That's where you're comfortable, or you think you can go further. Yeah, so we'll say wrists. Great,
Sounds good.
Stage 2. Well done. Alright, so now the push-up test. Just find a timer. One moment. Won't be long, sorry, just having a bit of trouble working the phone.
That's alright.
Okay, fantastic. So we've got
Alright,
60
push-up.
seconds. Let me just give you a couple of options for your push-up.
Yeah.
So the first one is obviously come down, you're in a plank like this. So a couple of things that you want to note is your hands are stacked under your shoulders. So you don't want your hands out in front of you, and you don't want your shoulders out over your hands. So you're nice and stacked above your hands,
Okay.
and your elbows pointing back. What we see a lot of is people with their elbows pointing out to the side when they do push-ups. So you want your elbows pointing back that way. And then you're going to come down, chest touches the floor, hips don't need to touch, and up, down, and up. If that's too much for you, you've got the option to come down to your knees like this. Like that. And if you still are not super comfortable with that, you can also put your hands on the step here to do your push-ups. So how do you think you'd like to do them today?
Oh, look, I might do this the step.
To the step. Good
It's a
idea.
good option.
And you're going to be on your toes.
Yes.
Toes to step. Beautiful. And when you're ready, get in position. And we're going to go 3, 2, 1. Go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Doing great. That's 20 seconds. 10. All done. Got 30 seconds left now.
These are tough.
Yes, they are. All right, 25 seconds. 11, 12, 13, doing great. 14, 15, 10 seconds. Done. 5, 4, 3, 16. Well done. Great work, Rory. 16 push-ups. Alrighty. So, just pop my watch on here.
Ooh, yeah, breather after that one.
Yeah, did you want to grab some water or something?
No, I'll just take a minute.
Cool. Just give that a minute to calibrate. So I'll just show you that this is what the beep is going to be like. So it's every time that's when you're in step. So I'll just show you what that will be like. Did you want to have a go?
Yes, yeah,
Before
you
we
need to
start?
practice that
Yeah.
one.
Beautiful. Nice. I
Okay,
think
yeah,
you got it.
got it now.
And I would just say, just make sure you get your whole foot on the step.
Oh, yeah.
So you're not
Yep,
sure to
don't
go
fall
pull over.
over.
Yes, you do not want to pull over. And just back over here for a sec, Rory. What is the resting heart rate according to you? All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Ooh, get nervous.
All right. 3, 2, 1. All right. Feeling okay?
Yeah, feel good.
Good. 30 seconds in.
Ooh, only 30.
What would you rate your exertion right now out of 10?
That's a 5.
5. Okay, that's great.
Ooh.
2 minutes left. Well done.
It's getting hard now.
Still feel like you can hold a conversation?
Yes, but it's getting harder.
What have you got on this afternoon after this?
Gonna go home and take our dogs for a walk.
Yes.
I think it's a cool down after this. Woo.
You're at 1:45.
It's really hard now.
Hold on, you got it. Keep on that beat.
Oh.
There you go. 2 minutes. What would you rate your exertion now out of 10?
Like 8.
An 8? Okay, great. Almost there. 45 seconds left. You're doing great. Last 30 seconds. Hold on. 20 to go. Well done, Rory. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Let's
That's
just
hard.
check that heart rate for you. Great, 138. Doesn't seem that hard. 138. Alright, and we'll just now timer and take your heart rate after another minute's rest.
Gosh, it's a hot day today.
Sure is. Sunny Queensland.
I love it.
How do you feel after all of those tests?
Yeah, good. Like it was hard, but I was pretty happy with how I went. I surprised myself on the step up one. I didn't think I'd make 3 minutes.
Yeah, you did great.
So I'm pretty happy with that.
You did really well in all of them. Another 20 seconds and then we'll take your heart rate again. Alright. Look. 9. Beautiful. Awesome work. So, well done. That gives us a really good baseline for where your fitness is at right now.
Okay.
And it will mean that we're able to program your exercises that you've got coming up in your plan accordingly. So I know that based on your current exercise regime, we did decide that we'd sort of start with a low to moderate intensity and then build up over time. So we'll
Yeah.
be doing a mix of cardiovascular work on the rower, the cross trainer, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And also getting some running in. So I do recall that you said you wanted to do a 5K in the future.
Yes, yeah.
And we'll also do a mix of resistance training to build up that muscular strength as well. So that will look like the compound lifts will be great for you. So if we need
What's
to,
a compound lift?
yeah, so those are the ones that use sort of your entire body. So think about like a squat, a deadlift, a press, those kind of things where you're also, like, whilst it might have a focus of one particular muscle, you're using your stabilizers as well at the same time, so your core, etc.
Okay, sounds good.
So,
Efficient.
yeah, whole body in there. All right. So that's it for today. We've got then your next session is booked in next week, and that's when we'll kick off with your new program. Don't
Awesome.
forget your guide to
No,
healthy
yeah.
eating.
Better get onto that. Got all the information now, no excuses.
Thanks so much.
Thanks.
Bye.
Yes.